Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I've won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching Under the Lights Racing.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Check. What is up, everybody? Welcome on in to the UTLR live studios. Back on the mic this evening. Turn my volume down. Back live with you from the one and only Thunder Valley, that is Bristol Motor Speedway, as we host the second race in the Truck Series Final Four. Last time we were here about 2 weeks ago, we saw Deport claim the top spot in the point standings after Eldora in the truck race, dirt race. So bear with me. I'm having a little struggles here. We're having some issues as far as trying to get somebody to have a POV. But I'm needing a POV view, and apparently we're having issues with that. So give me just a second. Owner business as typical. Nothing new here. So, like I said, we are at Bristol tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of our followers, and thank you to the Xbox One esports racing community and their support to create what we see here tonight. Tonight is a unique race. It's Bristol, Thunder Valley. So this is going to be a very fun race. We have, I believe, 12 drivers, 11. One backed out last minute due to internet connectivity because he lives in here in Texas and was affected by the internet outage of Hurricane Beryl whenever it made landfall along the Texas coastline, about 7 hours south of me. So he was affected by that, and the internet cut it out. So that is that. But Unfortunately, he will have to not make the race tonight. But other than that, we have 11 drivers on the tap for tonight's race. And let's go over the lineup, then we'll get into the details of what the Final Four looks like heading into tonight. LRS is on pole tonight, sweeping the pole for the Truck Series with a time of 16.294 here at Bristol Thunder Valley. We're doing 100 laps here tonight, which will include a total of 53 miles. Deport is in second on a 16.307. Inside road number 2 is Dr. Clader in the number 3 truck. Starting 4th is INF in the number 68 truck. Starting 5th is Flash in the number 99, sorry. Starting 6th is Mr. J in the number 20. Starting 7th is Dark Outlaw in the number 18 truck. Starting 8th is supposed to be Go Dogs. We'll see if he shows up. He has yet to show up into the driver's meeting. Starting 9th unofficially right now is Drake in the number 88. Starting 10th is Toby Welsh. And starting 11th is R. Denny. Again, if Go Dogs does not show up, then Drake will move up to P8, Toby will move up to P9, and Denny will move up to P10. So, let's get into the points. Okay, so Go Dogs is showing up. Let me let the admins know. All right, so Go Dogs is showing up. He just got in, so that's great. And we're getting our POV situated, so perfect. All right, let's take a look at the Truck Series points here this evening. INF already in chat special scheme tonight. Should be pretty recognizable. Interesting. So the playoffs for the trucks looks like this. Deport Eddie. This is how close the points are. After Eldora, which was race number 1 a few weeks ago, Deport is in first, and Flash is in second, behind by 1 point. 1 singular point is all he is behind, leaving Eldora. In second place, obviously Flash. In third place is LRS. He is behind by a mere 2 points. So Bristol can easily be a game changer. And Outlaw is fourth, behind by 7. Remember, after 4 races, whoever has the most points wins the championship. This is how it works. If you were not here at Eldora, this is how the championship works in UTLR. It's a span of a championship round, not a single race. We have 4 races at 4 different style tracks. The only points that these 4 drivers are getting are regular finishing points. So if you finish first, you're getting 40 points. If you finish second, you're getting 35. Stage points do not matter here in UTLR when it comes to the Final Four. Stage points will not matter in the playoff points. Now, driver points, yes, but in playoff points, they will not matter. It is down to only your finishing position points. So, Outlaw is in fourth. He is the last driver in the Final Four, currently only behind Deport by 7 points. That can all change. Turned around event. Bristol tonight, luckily, is a ×2 normal wear on draft and tires. So nothing crazy like we've seen the last 2 weeks where we've had a low draft ×3 or a high draft ×3. Nothing of the sort is crazy tonight. Tonight is a basic race, but it is crazy because it's Bristol. So that is how this is going to work. Again, Deport, who is also, mind you, running for Rookie of the Year in the trucks, he is the only rookie to be in the Final Four. So a lot of pressure going into tonight. Right now, Deport does hold the Rookie of the Year title right now. He's ahead of Dr. Clater by 10 points. 10 points, that is it. Now, that is after Eldora, heading into this week. After this week, the trucks will go back onto after this week, they will head to Atlanta, where they will tackle a high draft ×4 wear. So, Very interesting race coming up next week. You will want to be here next Tuesday night as we take on Atlanta Motor Speedway on this unique mile-and-a-half track on this unique package in the Final Four. The penultimate race at Atlanta, and then they will take a 2-week break and come back on August the 6th, where they will tackle Talladega Superspeedway on a high draft ×2 to end the championship. Who will be the champion at the end of Talladega in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks? But only 2 races remain. So that is how that is out to be right now. Obviously, coming off of last week in the trucks, or last 2 weeks in trucks, INF won and tamed the Eldora dirt track. So INF looking to go back to back on the short tracks. He is a short track master at some points. Flash is going to be a hard one to beat. Flash is not in the Final Four. Or sorry, he is. I don't know why I didn't. I just said that he wasn't. One moment. Deport is again, Deport is the leader, but Flash, he is a short track king here at Bristol. He can get it done. He can definitely take over the points lead. Now LRS, who is starting on the pole, he is also looking for revenge. He's looking to try get ahead and take the points lead in the Final Four. If he can do that, he will be the points leader. He will be the championship contender. He'll be the championship winner as of right now, heading into Atlanta. So right now, Deport would be the champion if the season was to end today. A lot of people have it out for Deport, though. Deport has been maybe more than aggressive at times. From the chats, he's not the favorite. From the chats, he is kind of being, I won't say hated on, but when it comes to a racing standard, people are not liking him right now. They don't like him on track. They like him outside the track, but right now it is down to the championship four, guys. It is down to the nitty gritty. So, right around the garage area, there's a lot of talk about Deport and his driving skills recently, and the way that he takes on certain tracks. So, with the talk of the garage, who knows what could come out of this one? It'll be interesting to watch as we take on 100 laps around Bristol. 0.33 miles, so right over half a mile, is the world's fastest half mile short track on the schedule. Also, looking ahead, we have the Cup Series coming off of a 4th of July break after Watkins Glen 2 weeks ago, where Mole came out the winner on a fuel strategy. We see us return to Michigan, where myself will be in the driver's seat and will be in a must-win situation in order to get into the Final Four. INF will host a stream tomorrow night, same time, same place, except different track. So we'll be at Michigan International Speedway, where LRS and SP are the only two that hold the true cut above the cut line, heading into the cutoff race to determine who races for the championship in the Cup Series. In the highest series that we have, who will race for the championship? Right now, that goes to Mole and Tomato. Tomato won, and then Mole won, clinching their spots in. SP is ahead by 18, and LRS is ahead by 7. A strong contender at Michigan, though. Pluto looking to try to sneak his way in. He's down by 7 in the number 9 machine. Kenny is behind by 18 in the 6th position. Flash is behind by 19. A whole different battle from tonight. Must-win situation heading into Michigan tomorrow in the Cup Series. And then myself will also be in a must-win situation if we have any chance of getting into the Final Four. So a lot of pressure's on for a lot of drivers. The pressure's on tonight. Who can take over the points lead? And who can be the champion leader after tonight and going into Atlanta? And then leading into tomorrow, who can be the 4 that go on to battle for a championship in Season 6, and which 4 will be going home empty-handed this season in the Cup Series? And then the Xfinity Series, they're also at a cutoff race. They are at the good old Watkins Glen International, where the Cup Series just got done racing at 2 weeks ago. That is also a cutoff race for the Xfinity Series. Xfinity will be there on Thursday night. Tune in. I will be there, and hopefully I will have somebody alongside me. Maybe, maybe not. Can't say for sure, but somebody will be there, and we'll be excited and ready to go for Watkins Glen, where that's a cutoff race, and the points are tied to determine who will race for a championship in the Xfinity Series. That is also a tight battle. We look at the Xfinity Series points. LRS and Dusty. Dusty is our most recent winner after claiming his very first UTLR Xfinity Series win last week. So that was a first for him at the Indianapolis Oval after a last lap pass on Deport. And then SP is 24 points above the cut line in Xfinity. He's trying to stay in the final four hunt. And then Flash is only 9 points to the good above that cut line. And then you have Outlaw in the 5th position below the cut line, and Deepport Eddie 24 in a must win. So drastic changes going on in all three series. Two races. You have two races there, a cutoff race to determine the final four. Then we have tonight at Bristol, who is the second race in the final four. It's going to be a wild one without a doubt. Going through the lineup here, looking at the lineup. Like what we said, we talked about how Flash is a short track king. He could do something. He could possibly take this over and win. And then also Deport Eddie, not with the fan favorite, but he is starting second tonight. What can he do as he takes the first row on this start? Then you have Clater and INF, both short track guys. They're both really good, very strong. INF knows how to get it done here at Bristol. Can he claim Bristol and steal away a position for INF or sorry, for LRS, Deport, Flash, or Loadbroke? Flash obviously is going to be good. Outlaw, we'll see what he does. He'll be starting mid-pack tonight, so it'll be interesting to see what he does this evening. But INF, we here in the booth tomorrow night. He is going to be killing it as always in the final four, or as we get ready for this race. The driver should be getting loaded. Let me check on Go Dogs stream real quick and see where we're at here. So that's nice. We are very late to the race because I never got an invite. So they are 14 laps. They're halfway through stage one, guys. So I apologize. Bear with us. We'll be right back, and hopefully we can get into this race. So we'll be right back, and hopefully we can get into this race very late because we never got an invite into the game. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, sorry for the interruption. We had issues where the invites were not being sent through to our end. So, invites were not sent or they were not being received. Don't know for sure. But we got new invites. Stage 1 is complete here from Bristol. LRS was first. He won stage 1. INF second. Deport third. Flash fourth. Clater in 5th, Outlaw in 6th, Drake 7th, Mr. J 8th, Toby 9th, and R. Denny 10th. And stage 2 is underway already. They are, let's see how many laps are in here momentarily. Flash looks like it is. Let's see who is out in front right now. I believe it is LRS. Out front. Or no, he is not. 11 laps to go in stage number 2 already. So we came in about halfway through this stage. So INF is out front right now, leading the charge. I don't know what happened to LRS, but he is falling back very much. I believe he probably hit the apron and spun around. Now down to only 8 laps to go at the line. 8 to go in stage number 2. Here from Bristol. 8 laps to go if you're just now tuning in. We came in very, very late, and we do apologize. We had a lot of invite issues. Now down to 7 laps to go here in stage number 2. INF does charge the way in this number 68 machine. He said the scheme would be interesting and would be recognizable. I guess I'm just blind because I don't recognize it. Pink, yellow, and red with green. I don't know, honestly. See, battles going on all over the track. Outlaw going under Flash right there. Deport right there in 3rd. Clater is in 2nd. That is your top 3. Now down to 4 laps to go for the leaders. 4 laps to go in stage number 2. They went caution free in stage number 1. Stage 2 coming to a close. Now down to 3 laps to go. You see INF up there is the leader. INF, Clater, and Deport, 1, 2, and 3. Now down to 2 laps to go. Stage 2 coming to a close. LRS, the hard charger out in front. He won stage 1. And now he is almost a lap down. Coming down to 1 lap to go. That is LRS, that first truck that turned in the corner as we got a view from it. 1 lap to go. Final lap in stage number 2. Coming to a close. All stage 1 was LRS. All of stage 2 is INF. He wins stage number 2 here from Bristol. Clater gets 2nd. Deport in 3rd. Looks like that is Drake in the 4th spot. Way to go on Drake. Great job from that number 88 machine on getting a top 5 here. Deport ends up 3rd. That is a game changer though. Deport is currently the highest finishing driver in the Final 4. That is huge. Again, stage points do not matter. So now it comes down to one final stage to end this race. LRS stuck in the back after apparently getting wrecked in the early parts of stage 2. Green flag is back underway, and we're live from Bristol for the third and final stage, with 42 laps remaining in this race. Clater and INF battles side by side, and here comes 98 of Deport, looking low. He looks high. To the outside of INF goes Deport. Clater charges to the lead. He clears. The 68 and 98 make contact. Deport trying to get by the INF machine. Clater, the doctor, is out front at Bristol. 1, 2, and 3, and here comes the 88 of Drake. Don't look too much farther back because look, here comes the number 18. The 18 of Low Broke, or Outlaw, whoever you want to call him as. We're going to get into that battle right there. That's a battle right there. That is a hard charging battle because look, there is 3 of your Championship 4 contenders right there. 5, 6, and 7. And guess what? They're all on the same mission. Hunt down the number 98 of Deport. Deport with the lead in the standings right now going into tonight. Then you have Drake separating the final 4. Outlaw in the second position of the final 4 contenders right now. He is currently in the 6th position. Or no, sorry, 5th. 5th for Outlaw, 6th is LRS, and 7th is Flash. Those 3 are your Championship 4 contenders, with Deport up ahead in the 3rd position. Great racing from these Championship 4 guys. It is Outlaw and LRS. LRS on the hard charge. Here he comes in the Hooters machine. What can he do? Dr. Clater out in front, still charging the lead pack, with INF in hot pursuit in 2nd. Deport hanging tight in 3rd, and here comes the number 88 machine of Dr. Drake himself. Drake looking for the 3rd position, cannot get by the number 98 of Deport. INF goes for the lead, and you see up out in front, INF to the bottom. Side by side are the leaders, off of 4. Clater clears them by a 2nd. You see on our onboard right now, Outlaw and LRS on the charge. Flash right there in their windpipe draft, ready to tackle what could be an interesting race. Let's get off of them just for a split second. Let's take a look up here in the top 4, which contains one of our Championship 4 guys, and that is him right there, Deport Eddie, the leader of the points right now. Leading the way in Bristol. Dr. Clater in 1st, INF in 2nd. Those 2 are not relevant for the championship. Trying to steal one away for the Championship 4. Deport in 3rd, and here comes the 88 of Drake to the inside. Side by side for the 3rd position. Deport clears him off, exit the corner. Deport into the wall. Drake back to the inside. To the quarter panel. Deport in the wall again. He holds and fenders off the 88 of Drake. That is allowing INF and Claire to get a little bit of a lead. INF keep on trying the bottom. It is not working right now. LRS still holding in the 5th position, with the battle for the 6th place ongoing between Flash and Outlaw. Drake trying his hardest to get around the 98. LRS right now would love to see that. If Drake can get by the 98, that means one less position for Deport, and that also means there is nobody in between the 98 and the 2 of LRS. We're in the final stage here in UTLR after a mishap in the first stage due to technical issues. We missed the entire first stage. We got the second half of the second stage. Here we are for the final stage, the most important and crucial one here in Thunder Valley. This is race number 2 of the final 4. Hard charging of Dr. Clater and INF for first and second. They are now side by side, and here comes the 88 of Drake to the inside of Deport. This is for third. Drake still cannot clear him. They're trying so hard to try to make that move on the 98. Still cannot do it. That's allowing LRS to now close in to the third and fourth position. INF trying the inside once again, does not take it. He gives it back to Dr. Clater. Clater in the hunt. There comes the 88 of Drake trying once again to the inside. Where does Deport go? Does he get the advantage off the exit of the corner? He does indeed. Singles foul back behind him. Side by side for the lead once again. INF trying to get the battle on the three of Dr. Clater. Cannot get it done quite yet. They're still side by side. The 98 of Deport looking out from behind. Side by side for the lead. These guys are going door to door, toe to toe. This is the second race in the Final Four for UTLR in the Final Four Contender Championship. Your leader is now side by side for third position. Here comes a big charge. Drake is in the wall. He puts Deport in the wall, and here comes the open door for LRS. LRS puts, contact made between LRS and Deport. LRS not having it. He got by the 98. Made it a little dirty. He might not go back at him. LRS now, the top contending of the Final Four drivers, out in front between the four. Here comes the number 2, trying to pounce on the third position, Drake. Now LRS leading the Final Four in the fourth position. Deport in fifth, and then if you look farther back, it is, I believe, Flash. Oh, INF is around. INF hits the apron. Huge impact to the Final Four, or actually not to the Final Four, but a huge impact to a contender, a top contender of the night. INF goes around from the lead, hard charging Dr. Clater. Now Clater to the point. Drake is up to second. Oh my God, where did the 88 come from? He is up to second and charging to Dr. Clater. LRS is now in third. Deport in the fourth position. INF now back to the P5 position. That is Flash in the sixth, and Outlaw in the seventh. Those two are the other two championship contenders. We're down to the closing laps here. We are coming down to, I believe, about 17 laps to go here from Thunder Valley. Bristol Motor Speedway as finals having a thrill rider of a show. Drake is looking for the lead. Let me get up here. Let me have a taste of this. Drake looking to the lead here. What can Drake do? Dr. Clater and Drake going after for the race lead here in the closing laps. Now, 14 laps to go from Thunder Valley. And it is a battle between the 88 of Drake and the 3 of Clater, with LRS in a hot pursuit in the third position. You see Deport back in the fourth position, and INF is closing back into the number 98. Trying to reel in the fourth position. Deport into the outside wall off of exit and corner. 13 laps to go. Here comes the 88 of Drake. Push with the help of LRS. Now does LRS push Drake and try to help him out, or does he try to get by him and take off? That is the question in play right now. It is a hard battle. This is for the race win and the race lead right now, with just 12 laps to go, coming down to 11. Go Dogs. Go Dogs is around on the front stretch. Right on the back stretch here. Drake looking to the outside. Dr. Clater, what does he do? He does not go with it. Drake hard charging for the lead. Here comes LRS to the outside. 11 laps to go. Coming down to the final 10 laps here in Thunder Valley. This is Bristol. This is Bristol, baby. Top 3 separated by right there. Here comes LRS. He got by the 88 of Drake. The number 3 of Clater holding true to the red, white, and blue for the 4th of July. Drake backs out of it. Here comes INF and Deport battling back to the 4th position. believe Deport got in the outside wall. INF goes below him. He's going to make the pounce on INF, or on, Deport for the 4th position. They are side by side. But guess what? This is the battle for the race lead right here. With under 10 laps to go, now down to 8. Make it 8 for the race lead. Here comes LRS, the Season 5 championship winner. Drake to the outside wall. He's going to lose touch. Down to 7 laps to go. Go Dog gets out of the way. One LRS and have for the number 3 of Deport, or sorry, of Clater. Go Dog staying out of the way of traffic right now. 5 laps to go, coming down to 4. Four laps to go from Thunder Valley. It is a fight. It is a dogfight. It is between the 3 and the 2 for the number 1 position. Clater and LRS. LRS trying to open up his points lead for the night. Can he get below the dot? A battle, a hard charger. 3 laps to go this time by. Things are getting tense. Things are getting heated. It is Bristol. It is now down to 2.5 laps to go. LRS all over the back bumper. Here comes he. Looks to the inside. Now down to 2 laps to go. Clater in the wall. LRS gets loose. 2 to go. LRS in the wall. Here comes the ADF. Drake. Drake to P2. Here we come. White flag. And that was the race. Never mind. That was the race. Drake gets it, or LRS gets in the wall trying to make the move. Clater wins it. Drake in second, and LRS comes home P3 in a spectacular and wild event to the end of this race. What a show, what a thriller from Bristol Thunder Valley. I know it was shortened, but due to technical issues that was not of our control, that is the reason why this race was so short, from our end at least. But what a great race, without a doubt. We're going to go interview the top 3 in just a minute, but Drake coming home P2, what a show for the number 88 machine. This is going to be an interesting way here to see. We'll be right back for what will be a great interview process. Y'all stay tuned. What is up, guys? Again, we apologize for the short response this evening, but we caught it just in time to watch the last part of stage two and the most important stage three, which included a thriller, a banger. I don't care what you call it, it's Thunder Valley. It's Bristol, baby, and we saw a show tonight put on by none other than the top three that I have standing alongside me. Standing on here next to the start and finish line, though, I'm down here with the man, the Doctor Machine, Dr. Clater. My man, how's it feel to be back in Victory Lane here in Thunder Valley?
Dude, it feels great. I have an ongoing joke that when I don't win races, my sponsors get taken away. So I've been doing it in the Xfinity series, been doing it in the truck series. I run a sponsorless truck because I have been in a rough patch. I mean, we get top fives pretty much every week, but it's been a while since Auto Club since I've gotten a win. But yeah, it really feels great. It was a very, very stressful race to win. Like I said, it was deadly loose. The truck was, and I mean, I accidentally ended up killing INF with the looseness off the exit, and I was really trying my best not to kill Drake or LRS. I'm glad I did not kill them, but it was not an easy win by any means, and it was a really fun race. Like nothing happened in the race besides just everybody getting loose and deadly loose, killing each other. Like, there was no cautions, I don't think, so that was really good for the truck field. But yeah, I love Bristol. I obviously love winning too, so it's a perfect combo.
Yeah, without a doubt. Now, we saw you get into the 68 machine, and he was your top competitor for part of the race. You also had challenge from LRS, like you said, and also Drake here. And so, what was the key to victory with you and your team here tonight?
I definitely say the key was keeping control of your own truck. Unfortunately, like I said, I did kill INF, but after that, I was really focused on not getting diddly loose. Like I told Drake when we joined this party that I was not on the gas off exit to avoid getting loose. So I think it was definitely key. I think Drake said he was pretty loose. I don't know about LRS, but it was just keeping control of your truck and not over pushing it to where you obviously would kill yourself and kill others. So it was just staying focused in that aspect uh, helped me get the win tonight.
Hell yeah, man. Well, you also took away a win from the playoff drivers as they hunt for that championship. So uh, I think you may have done a few of them a solid favor. And a couple others maybe not so much of a solid favor. But you got it done tonight. Congratulations to be back in victory lane here tonight in Bristol.
Appreciate it. Good racing, everybody.
You too,
Yes,
man.
sir. All right, and now since Bristol is so short, I just have to jump the wall right here to get into my second place position driver, Mr. I don't know where he came from, Mr. Drake himself. Drake, I don't even know if I've interviewed you this season.
I don't think you
I think
have.
maybe once or twice, maybe at Auto Club. Well, Auto Club you were
Well,
close, but it's been a hot minute to say the least, and I think the fans want to know what did you do to make yourself be in position to be in even in third place whenever INF was leader. Like, what did you do to get that truck up into a contending position, and then to have the truck and the ability to go hunt down for the race win?
I have a slightest idea. I'm really not good at Bristol, never have been, but I just ran a little bit of a looser setup tonight than what I normally do. Normally I run a four, but I said I'm gonna go with a seven. I'm either gonna wreck it or have a good race. So I just had a good race. Started getting loose. There were 10 laps to go, and I was like, just take what the truck will give you. Just finish in the top five. That's all I wanted.
Well, you definitely did that tonight. How did you manage the tower? Because people start talk about them being loose. We heard from Claire talk about how he was off the gas on exit. How did you take to the looseness of the truck?
I was about like Clater, just not getting on the gas as hard, getting off the turns. But like I said, that the last 10 laps just started getting real bad loose, and that's whenever I told myself, just take what the truck will give you, and just go to the next one. Just,
Heck yeah, man. That was a thriller that you put on, surprising a lot of people and a lot of fans from not just being up front, but then you closed in on Clater. You started to reel him in and started to have the chance at taking the win and the lead in the closing laps there. So, what a performance done for the team. Now, big question: how do you take this top three momentum into Atlanta next week, knowing we're on a high draft and a times 4 package?
I'm gonna practice, practice, practice. That's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I can get my. Hopefully I'm gonna get my first win before the year's up. Got 2 races left to do it, so I think with Atlanta and Talladega, I think I might have a shot.
Well, I can say this from the performances you've done this season, especially in the Truck Series, you definitely have had a lot more shots at winning and coming close. Might not be in the top three in the booth at the end of the night, but you definitely have had the lead at multiple different points of the race and showing the consistency. Your win is coming soon enough, so keep on at it, and you're gonna get it done.
Yep, never give up. Gonna keep trying.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you coming on up here and taking the interview and taking the time out of your night here. Appreciate you and congrats on the second place.
Thank you, sir.
And finally, coming down to right behind him, Mr. LRS, he season 5 champion, got a little issues in stage 1 after winning it, and then went into stage 2, had a little bit of issue, but reeled back at third place, man. What was the truck feeling like after that contact after in stage 2? How'd you make it to where you were able to reel back in?
Yeah, Alex. Well, before I get into that, I just have to give a shout out to the 2 guys up here on the podium, Drake and Clater. They both raced really well, really clean. Clater did a great job on defense. I tried to go to the bottom, it just didn't work, and then I hit the wall. And I held it up there so I didn't hit Drake. But yeah, I mean, at the start of stage 2, like you mentioned, I was checking up on the bottom to not hit Clater, and I got plowed into from behind. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Flash. Nobody really said anything. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's the playoffs. I probably should start racing a little more aggressive and, start bumping people. I just don't like doing that. But at the end of the day, it's going to happen to you and you got to do it to other people. So maybe I'll pull that out of the bag heading to Atlanta. It's going to be a really bottom heavy track. But yeah, the car had no damage. I didn't hit anything when I got spun. And I just rallied. I restarted dead last, and I've never ever pushed so hard in a car or a truck. And I got all the way up there to them, to Clater, to Drake, to Eddie. He was fast tonight, and just it was so hard to pass unless you wanted to be dirty, and I didn't want to be dirty.
Yeah, and I saw the move whenever you did finally make your way back up to Deport. What was that like? Because you knew with the last few times that y'all been racing, maybe not the best as far as from his end. I know he's got some stress on his end, trying to maintain that points lead, knowing a hard charger like you is behind him. What was there any kind of like potential setup? It looked like that y'all may have made some contact off of exit. Was that initiated from you or from him, or what was that whole little pass was like?
Yeah, I was sitting behind him and Drake because Drake was trying to go under him to pass him. I was gonna push Drake on the bottom because Drake was, obviously faster at the time. And then it just looked like Deport hit the wall, came back down, hit Drake. I'd never touched anybody. Me and Drake just pulled away from him.
Heck yeah, I like to see that. I like to see the hard racing. Like I said, you came out on top ahead of everybody else, so you were only down by 2 points. I think you'll either
We're
go in.
tied.
I believe y'all should be tied. Yeah. So close one. You said that. I know Flash was talking about coming out on top tonight, or he said if it wasn't him, it was going to be you. Well, nonetheless, it's not quite what y'all wanted, but now y'all are tied with Deport heading into Atlanta. What's going to be the you talked about being a heavy bottom feeder track, but when it comes to the draft package and the tire wear that we have there, what do you expect going into there?
Yeah, the cars, especially on high draft, and you add in the tire wear, it's going to be so loose. No matter what setup you run, it's going to be extremely loose. Everyone's going to try and run the bottom, so you're just going to have to be the most consistent, and you're going to have to try and keep it off that apron and get it to work. But yeah, I mean, before I get out of here again, just have to congratulate Clater on the win. I know he's finished second a lot in the lower series this season. He did a great job, defending. He would not let me get to the top, and I had to try everything on the bottom.
Yeah, you definitely was a hard fighter, hard charger right there late in the running, and then like I said, just fell short, and Drake was able to get by you for the second position. But congrats on the third place, without a doubt. It helps you get up there back to the lead in a tie position going into a heated Atlanta. So congrats on the third position.
Yeah, thank you, Alex.
Alrighty, guys, and that's going to wrap it up here from UTR Live. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. Again, apologize for the shortness, but we got the job done, and it's going to be even a better show coming next week in Atlanta when we go into Georgia State, the Peach State, with a tied lead for the championship going into there at the penultimate race. So y'all want to tune in, be there, and be square. Maybe round, maybe triangle, who knows. But tomorrow night, be here at the same time, 9 o'clock Eastern, where INF is going to be heading up the booth, and we'll see y'all for the Cup Series tomorrow night, and I'll be back live for the Xfinity Series on Thursday night at the cutoff race for Watkins Glen. Tomorrow night is Michigan, which is a cutoff race for the Final Four for the Cup Series. Y'all take it easy. We'll be back soon.